I have a little friend here who's 5 weeks old and gonna help us out with our video today. She's doing great. She chases puppy, and we had one puppy in the litter, so if you are following along, she's a singleton, and having a ton of fun with her. She's incredibly adorable, which is what we're going to talk about today, is talking to breeders about getting a puppy, getting an adorable puppy. So first of all, I'm going to share something that is so blatantly obvious that I don't think I should have to share it, but I'm going to, is all puppies are cute. All of them. They're all incredibly cute. And if you go and see a litter of puppies and you don't think you can walk away without getting a puppy, don't go see a litter of puppies, because they're all cute and they're all sweet and they're all fun to take home. So what I'm trying to help folks do is to learn how to get a healthy puppy, how to research to get the puppy that will give you what you're paying for, and two, you will be supporting a preservation breeder who's working hard to breed responsibly. And you know, if you're going to pay a lot of money for a well-bred puppy, you might as well get that well-bred puppy that health decisions and conscious decisions about the puppy's structure, temperament, and health go into that. So let's talk about that a little bit today. So first of all, been doing this for almost 20 years, been showing dogs for 30 plus years. And I show dogs, I breed, I train. I've been doing it my whole life. Do tracking and agility. Well, I've done a little agility, but drafting, obedience, you name it. I've done all sorts of fun things in herding and I don't know, everything with my dogs. So it's been fun. And so I breed for dogs that like to do things with their owners, that are smart. And that have good temperaments and that like to learn and like to be a family member. So first of all, we're going to talk about how to talk to a breeder. So as we all would like to be able to just pick up the phone and call someone or type off, shoot off an email, there's a few things to realize before you do that of when you're talking to a breeder. So one, the first thing, and I can't tell you how many times I've gotten emails with the breed of dog I breed spelled incorrectly. So look it up on akc.org, research the breed a little bit. One, know how to spell the dog. If it's German Shepherd dog, know how to spell German Shepherd dog. If it's Golden Retriever, know how to spell Golden Retriever. This is a Bernese Mountain Dog, B-E-R-N-E-S-E, Mountain Dog. Not Bernese, not Burmese, they're not from Burma, they're from Bern, Switzerland. So learn a little bit about what you're asking about first, because if I get an email from someone who spells the breed incorrectly, I'm going to assume, one, you've done no research about the breed, two, you have very little understanding of what you actually want, and three, you don't care. So to let you guys know what that looks like, and it's very common, a lot of people, Burmese is, I know that you haven't looked at any websites that show Bernese Mountain Dogs and show what the breed's about. So know how to spell the breed of dog that you're looking for. Also, purebred dog puppies, depends on the breed. Some range from 1,200 and usually up to 3,000, 3,500 tops. Bernese Mountain Dogs go from about 2,200 to 2,800 for a well-bred Bernese Mountain Dog puppy. Just know that going into it. The reason why the cost is there, I can go into that in another video, but we pay a lot of money for the health clearances on the parents and on both parents, for the stud fee, for C-sections, for dew claws, traveling to and from to get our dogs pregnant with the boys, to show our dogs, to prove that they're of good quality. So we pay a lot to get good puppies. So you're paying for really good puppies that have the temperament, that look like a Bernese Mountain Dog. This dog, come here, Deuce, Deuce. This dog will look like, come here, buddy. He's off guarding the front door. I know that this puppy is going to look like Deuce, and it's going to be a big, hairy, nice-looking Bernese Mountain Dog. I'm not going to have a dog that's going to be 50 pounds and look like an Australian Shepherd. So I know that I'm getting a dog that looks like a nice, well-bred Bernese Mountain Dog. Markings, I'm not talking about markings. We'll go about that in a second. So do your research, go to AKC's website, go to a national club. So if you are looking at Bernese Mountain Dogs, go to Bernese Mountain Dog Club of America. If you're looking at poodles, go to Poodle Club of America. Boxers, go to Boxer Club of America. Read about the breed. Read what they like to do, what their energy level is. They're a healthy breed. They don't take a lot of time and energy for vet bills. Or if they do, like this breed, we do have a lot of health issues. So it's another reason to to find a breeder that is breeding for health and conscious of the issues in the breed, and don't just say, oh, I don't have any of those issues. Newsflash, the breed has the issues. Everybody has issues. So we all need to be working together to share what's in our lines. So meet a few of the breeds before you call a breeder and say, I don't want to buy a dog. You can go to a dog show. Maybe you'll find some at dog parks. You can, there's local clubs that you can go to their events and check out their events, not even join the club, but go to the events and check out the breed and meet a few before you decide you want to buy them. I can't express that enough. A lot of people don't realize how big these guys get. They're not a mellow golden retriever. They're not. They can be mellow, but they are big. They're bigger than a golden retriever. They're hairier. So one thing with responsible breeders is they typically, not always, but typically they don't just have puppies available to purchase. This isn't a department store where we have puppies available. We breed when we have a list of people that want puppies. We breed when we want our own puppy to show, but we make sure that we have homes for our puppies before we bring them into this world. These are puppies that aren't found in shelters or pet shops or anything like that. So you're never going to see this puppy at, Humane Society. So when I breed, I know I have people wanting puppies. So if you call me right now and say I want a puppy, I'll be like, when my next litter comes around, I'd be happy to put you on my list. So you have to start in advance. It's not an impulse buy. And if you do get an impulse buy, really make sure that you have a breeder that is breeding for health and that does have a puppy available due to circumstances, okay? So sometimes it can happen and work out, but a lot of times you want to make sure that you're working with a breeder who's planned these things in advance and really has homes in mind for their puppies. If they're just breeding and they have puppies and puppies and puppies, I'd second guess that about what that breeder is actually breeding for. So I gave you a little bit of a price range for the Bernese Mountain Dogs. If you're writing an email that says, how much does your Bernese Mountain Dog puppies cost? And then you don't even sign your name, it's hard for me to want to respond back to you. Tell me a little bit about you in a sentence or two, where you live, that you're looking for a puppy, and you're interested in talking to me about a puppy. Simple. I'm a person. I'm not a business. I do this for fun. I do this because I'm passionate about it, and so I want to sell my puppies to other people who are passionate about their dog and their family members, and that I know will take good care of my puppies. So just know that you're talking to a person on the other end of the line, not just somebody that's selling puppies to get rid of them and to make money. Because if you are, then maybe that might not be someone you want to buy a puppy from. Going back to knowing your breed, these do shed. They shed a lot. You need to have a good vacuum. You need to be okay with dog hair. And same with like golden retrievers or German Shepherd dogs or Labradors. And if you want a breed that doesn't shed, get a poodle, get a Portuguese water dog, a Bichon Frise, get a breed that doesn't shed, because this will shed, and if you don't want a shedding dog, it will disappoint you. That's all I'm going to say on that. So make sure you start your search a little bit ahead of time, so you're not just going to get I want a dog this weekend, because I can guarantee you're going to end up with a dog that is not well researched, it was not bred for health, and probably isn't going to be as good of a dog as you could have gotten had you spent some time researching it. The puppies that are available to buy now on the internet, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're not good puppies. They're puppies that are backyard bred or puppy mill, that they just pump them out and they have them available and they're ready to go when you need a puppy. You wanna get down? She's like, I just don't wanna be part of this right now. I have to go potty. She's gonna go and tootle over there. Come here, Deuce. Deuce is gonna come join us. So when you're going to talk with a breeder is you want to ask for the health clearances. It's okay. You have to ask these questions. Don't just assume, say, do you do health clearances and health checks, and they say yes. Do not take that answer. I would ask, say, what are the hip clearances on your female? What are the elbow clearances on your female? And write them down. What are the hip clearances on your male that you bred to? What are the elbow clearances on the male you bred to? Eyes, heart, and then go reference them in burner guard. Ask the breeder what the dog's burner guard number is, and so you can go reference it in burner guard that we've talked about before. Come here, Deuce. Come on. Oh, Deuce, come join us. The puppy's waddling off to go find Chase. So ask for those clearances. Ask what the mom's registered name is. Ask what the dad's registered name is. You should be able to go and visit the puppies one time before you're taking the puppy home at least. Some breeders are really strict about that, and there's well-founded, diseases. People walk in and bring cooties, basically, germs into your house where your puppies are. And so you do want to protect your puppies, and so I do understand when breeders don't allow people to come by, but you should be able to come by and see the breeder's house, to meet the mom at some point, and to check out who you're buying a dog from. It's really important. You sit here, lay down. You can stay with us. You really do want to see the mom. You want to see what her temperament is like, and if she's part of the family or if she's out in a barn that's just producing puppies. Do see the mom. Now, it is a misnomer and an old school thing that the dad needs to be on the premises. Sometimes it's true. Sometimes the dad does live there, but a breeder that's breeding a male and female and has a breeding pair, not a great person to go through, because they're just breeding to breed these two dogs. They've not done their homework to see if the health clearances match up together, if mom and dad both have good elbows, good hips, heart, and eyes, and they're not trying to get something better. When I breed Chase, I breed her to a dog that's a little bit bigger, that might have more bone, that is, I would like to have a little bit bigger with Chase. That's what I've tried to breed to her. She has really good structure. And so I'm trying to find that in a male. And I won't breed her to the same male every single time I breed her. I'll breed her to something different to try and get better. Let's see. The other thing I've been asked about is it normal for the breeder to select the puppy for you? The answer is yes. The reason why, I know everybody wants to pick their own puppy. The reason why a breeder will pick a puppy is because I've spent 8 weeks with that litter, and I know who is more reserved, who's outgoing, who never takes no for an answer, who might need a little bit more work, who would be great with kids. I've spent the time with the puppies. I know what their personalities are like. I will tell you this, is you're gonna bond with any puppy that you take home. Any puppy you take home is gonna be an amazing pet, and an hour snapshot into their life isn't gonna tell you everything about that puppy. Rely on your breeder to help you select the right puppy. Now, there will be a lot of breeders that do give you the selection, like maybe you might be first in line, you might have first pick of what you want, or you get to select 1 or 2 puppies that speak to you that you would like to have the chance at. That's fine, that's totally cool, but do find out about their temperaments and do find out about their personalities, because not all puppies are the same, and not all households that we place puppies into are the same. So those are the things that go into consideration, as well as a breeder will take a pick puppy out for themselves. It may not be the puppy that might be one that you wanted, but it's the pick puppy that breeder is going to go on forward with their breeding program. So take under consideration a few of those things, and know that picking out your own puppy isn't the end all be all, because if you're going and getting a puppy out of that litter, you're going to love your puppy no matter what. Deposits. A lot of breeders take deposits. Only place a deposit if the breeder has puppies. Don't just place a deposit for a litter that's upcoming, and make sure the deposit is refundable up to the puppy being committed to you. It's important. There are a lot of really unscrupulous breeders that are out there that will ask for a deposit and then it's non-refundable, $500 deposit, and they don't have puppies for you, or something bad happens, or you find out they're not a great breeder after the fact because you didn't do your research ahead, and then you find out that, oh, they're not doing health testing on hips and elbows, eyes and heart. It's not in burner guard. I can't see who the dad is, and I can't see if they're breeding for health, and you can't get your deposit back. So there are puppies available. You will find a puppy, but you do have to be patient. Sometimes it can take 6 months, sometimes it takes a year to get a good puppy. Be patient, it's worth it. It's worth investing in the temperament and the health of your puppy, of your new family member. Because trust me, when you're getting a puppy, what are the first things you want? You want healthy. Yes, I'm telling you, you want healthy because you don't want to spend thousands of dollars on vet bills in the first 2 years of your dog's life. You want a dog that can go out and run and have fun and be with you and not have hip dysplasia at 10 months old and you have to do surgery. That's not the dog you want. You want to try and stack the deck in the favor of your dog. I'm not saying it's a guarantee. I'm saying you're stacking the deck in favor of that happening. Don't put a deposit down until you know there's a puppy for you. That's about the best guidance I can give you on that, because there's a lot of different contracts out there and a lot of things that different people do. The best thing that I will tell you is when you're looking for a puppy, ask a lot of questions. It is your job and your right as a puppy buyer to ask questions of the breeder, to ask them what the hip and elbow clearances are, what the heart and eyes are of mom and dad. Have they ever been shown? Do they do any obedience or draft or any type of performance events with their dog? What's their temperament like? Where is dad? Where does he live? Can I see pictures of him? Can I see a video of him interacting with people? Important when you're looking and assessing temperament. So find out these things. It's okay to ask. It's great to ask about what they've seen in their line, what they have, temperament-wise, what they have longevity-wise. What did the mom's mom die of? What did the dad's mom die of? And both parents, are they still alive? What did they die of and what age? It's okay to ask these questions. This is what we do. It's not rude. It's part of what we do as breeders. I know my entire pedigree upside down and backwards, and if you ask me a question I don't know, I'll say, you know what, let me find that out and I'll get it back to you on that, and I'll let you know. If you've had a specific issue with the dog in the past and you really want to avoid a certain type of disease or illness that you know is in the breed, ask about it. We're open books. We should be. And if somebody doesn't want to answer that question, then maybe they're not the right breeder for you. Hoping I answered some questions. It's kind of daunting to research puppies and talk to breeders, but it's your job to ask questions. It is a buyer beware world out there. It's kind of like a car. You wouldn't just go to a car lot, say I want that car, and take it home and hope it works. Research it, get the Carfax, look at burner guard, know what you're breeding or what you're buying is, and that is there for you. If it's not there, then you don't know what you're buying. Please feel free to ask any questions. Feel free to subscribe, as I'm going to continue to do more of these videos with my kids here, and hoping that I'm helping people navigate this weird world of buying and training dogs. Have a great one. Take care.